Hey guys, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So my longtime client decided that she wanted to go back to her short style. So today you guys get to see the process from the cut all the way through to the wave style. So I started out, of course, by doing a preliminary cut. Typically you want to just kind of mimic the style as best you can, but keep in mind we are doing a relaxer, so I didn't want to irritate her scalp. I just wanted to cut down most of that long hair. Now, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to thumbs up this video and then comment down below and tell me what you guys think of the finished style. So for the relaxer, I use a firm. I don't really talk too much in regards to the chemical process itself, but some people always ask what relaxer I use, so I use a firm. So what we're going to do now is actually finish out the haircut. I'm not going to really mess with her crown. I'm actually going to wait until she's dry for that. But for her sides and back, because I'm doing a wave style, I do have to make sure that her cut is correct at this point. So sometimes when we're doing haircuts, you can go back when the hair is dry and do your fine tuning and detailing. But because of the style choice that my client decided she wanted, I had to actually make sure that her hair was fully cut and ready to go while it is wet. So like I said, it depends on the style. It also depends on the stylist. It's just so many different factors. But for me, if I'm going to do any sort of waving, I just want to make sure that her haircut is already done, which for a wave style, like I said, you don't have a choice. So what I'm doing is she didn't actually, let me back up. Her crown area is a little broken, so this style actually worked great for her. Now her sides and back are, it has great density, it's in good shape, and the haircut made it even fuller because on her ends, before I cut her ends were a little more sparse than anything. But since the haircut, her scalp, the length of her sides and her back, it was actually just perfect for her and her hair. So this is something where she's actually done this style once before. Let it grow out, which is the grow out is what you saw. And then she came back and we're doing it again. So the haircut is kind of straightforward. It is considered what you call a disconnected cut, meaning the crown and the sides and back do not match. So that is what we call a disconnected cut. Now, the foam that I'm using on her is the Bronner Brothers Professional Wrapping Foam. And then I'm just using my rat tail comb to do her comb waves. These are not finger waves, guys. These are merely what we call them comb waves. Finger waves typically require fingers, combs, or two combs and that kind of thing. This is really just making a design with the teeth of the comb. And it was just very popular. And it actually looks really, really pretty if done right. So that's exactly what we did. The waving... While I can say I enjoy waving, I am kind of one of those stylists now where I'm like, okay, what's next? Waving is just over the top. People are just they've done it in so many different fashions. So waving is like second nature for me. But, my client requested, I will definitely deliver, even though it's one of those styles where I'm just like, okay. But the wave styles are just like snowflakes. They will never look the same. They'll never be the same, which is nice. This style actually suits her very, very well. She had this style once before, as I said, and she just looked absolutely amazing. So she did make a good choice for what her hair needs are. Now, what I'm doing is going through and trimming up her crown area. The crown area, all I did was a little bit of notching. I didn't do too much more because I actually wanted the crown area to remain extremely full. So when I did the relaxer, I kind of texturized her crown on purpose because sometimes relaxing it will take out that density. And for this type of style going forward, I prefer more volume. My client didn't mind it. So I went ahead and gave her just that. So that entire crown area is actually going to be curled. So I put a little bit of our Elite Frizz Tamer and Shine Serum on my hands, and I'm rubbing that through her hair. It serves as a heat protectant, a glossifier, all of that in one. And then I'm going to be using my 1/2-inch flat iron to start her curling. So I'm going to let you guys finish watching the actual curl, and then I'll come back and we'll talk about the finished style. So I just wanted to point something out when it comes on to this particular style and the curling. There is no right or wrong way to do these curls. Everyone's idea is going to be different. Everyone's outcome is going to be different. You can mimic the same style, but like I said, you kind of are just you're making the style as you go. So there's no right or wrong to this. Now, if you notice, I did switch to my 1-inch iron in the front because I did want the curls to be a little bit looser. I didn't want them too tight. As the curls or the style itself began to unfold, I just fell in absolute love with the wave look again for like 5 more minutes. But this style, when I tell you, it just looks amazing for her. And I'm just using my rat tail comb just to kind of pick it out, give it a little bit more density, and style it from here. Now for the styling, I'm actually not even disturbing the wave on purpose. I actually love how her waves came out, and that is why I always recommend a fresh relaxer whenever you're doing a wave style like this, because you want those waves to just lay without even having to work too hard. So the finished style itself, yes, I fell in love. I fell in love all over again with this particular style. I think it came out absolutely amazing. My client absolutely loved it, and I hope you guys liked it as well. Please don't forget to comment down below and tell me what you think about the style. Maybe you wear this style now. Maybe you want to wear this style. And like I said, she did get a full relaxer, and then we texturized her top. Don't forget, you guys, to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to like this video. I can't say that enough. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.